As soon as you take a brand new router out of the box and add the IP addresses to its interfaces, it will build a routing table. But the only information you will find there are the directly connected interfaces. With this way, we connect between two or more networks very fast using only one router. Let's start with a simple example. Here we have one router and two computers in different networks. XPA computer has IP address 192.168.1.1 and configured with 192.168.1.254 as its default gateway. And XPP computer has IP address 192.168.2.2 and configured with 192.168.2.254 as its default gateway. And we will configure our router with the IP address 192.168.1.254 on interface fast Ethernet 00 and 192.168.2.254 on interface fast Ethernet 01. And on both interfaces we will configure a subnet mask /24 with the IP address, which means that we will use the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Once we configure our router's interfaces with IP addresses, it will store this information in its routing table, and by now the computers on the two networks could connect to each other. Let's configure this scenario in our lab to see what it looks like. First, I will show you the configuration of the computers. Here, computer XPA is configured with the IP address 192.168.1.1 and subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and default gateway is 192.168.1.254, which is our router interface. And here XPP configured with the IP address 192.168.2.2 and subnet mask 255.255.255.0 and gateway 192.168.2.254, which is the other interface IP address that we are going to configure now. But before going to configure our router interfaces with the IP addresses, let's see now if we can ping from XPA to XPP. But first, ensure that the Windows firewall on both machines allow ICMP traffic, or switch it off. Now, make a ping connection between XPA to XPP. As you can see, the request timed out, which means that there is no connection. Now, let's configure our router to make the connection between those networks work. As you saw, that I only configure the IP address on the interfaces. That's it. Now I run show IP interface to show the routing table. Here it is. As you can see, the router knows about both directly connected networks now. Let's see if we can ping from XPA to XPP now. Yes, excellent. The ping is working now. And now the two networks are connected. Great. And here is a summary of the configuration I used today to configure our router.